Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Toast, Marmalade, and Monday. I am Crumblewig420. I want to thank everybody for coming to our live this morning. I want to say this is a channel for 21 years or older, nothing for sale or trade. And I'm going to get right into the side chat. I see you guys have been really busy over there this morning. It's like 3 pages worth of messages for me to go through. Thank you, everybody. Chris Storm, good morning, sir. I saw you come rolling in about 10 to 5. Nice, nice. Gene, my friend, how are you? Scottish weed grower, also known as Baked Stoner, good to see you this morning. I had to look you up. I got confused as to who the hell you were. My apologies. I got lots of new names that I end up learning on here daily. Next scroll, what's going on, my friend? Oh, UK Medical Bud, you're going to bed, 10 o'clock in the morning. Peace out. Get some rest. Stay asleep. You need it. You need it, my friend. Jess Grows Green, what's going on, good sir? And Big Nug, good morning, my friend. Big Movie. Oh, now sitting next to a lake. You'll be back when you get home, out on a walk. Always nice. Nice indeed. Thanks for stopping in and sprinkling your love. We appreciate it greatly. Do. Boy, Scotty. I know you're tooling around in here, Scotty. I saw you said you just got out of work. That's a beautiful thing. Oh, nice, Baked. First grow, all dried and curing. The smell is so nice. Skittles OG Auto, sweet. Gene's got some gelato from Barney's Farm. That's sweet as well. Indeed. First time grows are freaking awesome. That is very true, Baked. Saving money. And every 3 weeks, and you know what's going into your weed. That's very true when you grow yourself. Absolutely. Yo, Frank Seeds, what's up, my friend? Thanks for rolling in. Hadn't seen you in a couple of days. Well, I've seen you've been posting some stuff. You got some cool AI stuff going on over there. You had me laughing my ass off on some of your videos. Definitely some cool stuff. Cool stuff indeed. Yo, Brad, good morning, my friend. How's it going? Hope everything's well on the home front. We'll talk about weather shortly because God knows I saw Frank R. said he wanted some snow this morning. Well, we got it up here, Frank R. Just so you know, we got some snow this morning. Or overnight, I guess. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da. Yo, Gene, I did have an amazing weekend. Kind of low-key, had to deal with my stupid truck, but I at least got it to the garage yesterday. It's 19 degrees there this morning, Frank R. It is 30 degrees here, with about an inch or two of snow on the ground. More coming after 11 o'clock this morning. How long you off for, Scotty? You got a couple days off, or are you just getting out of work and that's what you were super thankful for? I would think it would be hopefully both, but generally I know you're not off until Wednesdays, I think. Yeah, Scotty's got his inspection coming up. That's going to be a suckhole, but I understand you're pulling a bunch of clones, so you're going to be in a really good spot when you set back up. So that should be pretty sweet. Jess, I see you lurking around in here. Yo, Sal, what's going on, my friend? Thanks for rolling in. Mr. Crowley, good to see you. Good to see you indeed. I know, Sallyman hasn't been in a while. Very nice to see him. Yo, Fat Buds, what's going on, my friend? Weedaholics, good morning, good morning. I hope you had yourself an awesome fucking day yesterday. Indeed, indeed. Checked out your vid. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet indeed. Boy, am I behind over here or what? Yep, I am. I see Tom Kerr just came in. What's going on, my friend? What is going on? Ba-da-ba-da-da-dun-dun-dun. You got a dusting, Mr. Crowley? Yeah, I don't think much is going to stick. I don't know what Tug Hill got. They were supposed to get a foot yesterday. I'm hoping they didn't because that just sucks for them. Yeah, I don't know how awesome it is. It's a pain because people are going to go out and drive, Frank, and they're idiots when it snows. Everybody's got to run over and play around with it. Indeed, indeed. Hey, everybody, it is 5:30. I say let's do a rip, and I'll get caught up in the side chat, I promise. I'm not too far behind in it, so cheers, everybody. Yo, the gardener, what's going on, my friend? Thanks for stopping in. Always good to see you. Scotty, yes, I'm pulling 5 clones of each plant and hope they all take of the photos and start over. Cool indeed. There's a part of Crumble that would get too nervous pulling that many clones. That's all. That's a me thing. I would be like, holy shit, what if everything survives? Then I got a shit ton of plants. Yo, Blazing Silver is in the house. Good morning, Blazing. I trust everything's going well in your world. Reborn Dreams, good morning. Make sure I'm not missing anybody into here. Really, Frank? It only snowed twice here, one time, and stayed on the ground for 10 days. Shit. I wish I could say that. Though this stuff I know is going to be gone soon. We've got rain in the forecast for the next week with very little bit of snow. Scotty says, one day I will get me a bong and a Puffco. Scotty, you don't have a bong? I am smoking on some Gelato OG and some Strawberry Kush this morning. Cold there, gardener? Yo, Machine Boy Roy, how are you doing? Yeah, snow is a 4-letter word, Fat Buds. I agree with that 110%. Oh, okay, Scotty, you're going to pick the best takers out of the 5. See, I get attached to all my plants. And, not as bad as I used to, but. All right, Sally Mon said, I set up a Martha mushroom greenhouse lately and got a Mazatepec and Melmac 337 growing. CO2 helps my flower room next to it. 12-12 fruiting. Perfect combo. Awesome. That is awesome. I've got a friend who grew the Melmacs and said they were just fantastic. Scotty, we got to get you hooked up with that. I got like 10 of them. Let me see what I can do. Oh, indeed, Machine Boy Roy. Indeed. Oh, smoking on your own stash of Skittles Auto OG. Nice baked. Nice. Pong is a 4-letter word, too. No-till craft, my friend. Thanks for spinning in. Oh, Frank said I only have a little boy bong. Almost everything else is electronic. We got to get Scotty hooked up with a real bong. Scotty needs something like this. That's what Scotty needs. Get him all tuned up and going. Yo, Monkey Man, what is going on, my friend? You out there doing your thing, making a difference in the world? I will tell you guys, just so you know, I talk a good game with the bong, but I'm smoking 3 to 4 joints a day now. These nice sizable ones that I've been making. So I can say I'm not as big of a bong guy as I was before. Yeah, that is a big bong. That's a lung puncher, Machine Boy Roy. You freaking hit that thing and you need CPR practically, or to be put on a ventilator when you finish with it. It punches you. Yo, Dragons, good morning, my friend. Thanks, Frank. Growmaster Flash is in the house. Growmaster, what's going on today? There we are. William Bartow. William, what's going on, buddy? Hoping things are good with you. Just letting you guys get caught up for a minute, chatting with one another. Hey, Brett, what do you got for weather at your place right now? Just curious. As I said, we're a whopping 31 here, about 2 inches of snow on the ground. More snow coming after 11, but then it's supposed to be all rain tomorrow. Maybe a little more snow and then rain. Big Nug, the weekend was pretty good. Kind of stayed low key. Spent a lot of time in the tent. Just, this is a different run for me because everything's growing way different than it had in the past. So that's pretty cool for me. Yo, Tim Yak. Tim, my friend, did you have a great birthday yesterday? That's the question. Did you celebrate it up well? Fat Bud says, all big bongs growing up could suck down a joint in one rip. Now little bongs. I get that. Yo, there you are, Chris. Thanks for stopping back in. Appreciated. Did I miss somebody in here? No. There's Next Grow. What's going on, my friend? What is going on? No, that just proves cheers. Toking on some E85. Weather clear skies at 60 degrees, but a high of 95 in Winchester, SoCal. Okay. Thank you, Chris. That's appreciated. That is appreciated. What? Do you have to go out? You got to go out? You want to go out? There's snow out there, buddy. You're not going to like it. Go on. Sorry about that. Dog's been up since like 4:30 this morning. How tall is the bong? I don't know. It's almost 2 feet. I can tell you that. Oh, hold on a second. I'll measure it. No, I lied. You are right. It's 18 inches tall. That it is. Yo, I got that dirt cheap. I paid $45 for that bong on a glass clearance. Yo, Carolina Greenery. I thought I saw you sneak in. I was probably letting the dog out at that point in time. I got to wait for him to come back to the door. I'm sure he's going to be out playing in the snow now that he sees it out there. Chris, you're another one. A little insomnia going on that you haven't slept yet? Oh, Next Row, you've got another drip irrigation coming. How do you like the drip irrigation? I've thought about it. I don't know. I've thought about it for way down the road. Now I want to just dial in what I'm doing, but I just wondered how you liked it. Oh, yo, that would be cool. Frank, can you show us your tobacco sprouts at some point? That would be pretty cool. All righty, Baked. You take off. You have a good one. Be safe out there. Yeah, Machine Boy Roy. It is a beast. Oh, gotta let the dog back in. Give me 1 second. Come on, buddy. Got snow on your face now? Do you? Here you go. You want your treat? Sorry about that, guys. Nice, Sally, man. So stoned making 2 funny videos of eating mushrooms and smoking weed adventures. AI is something else. It is indeed. Yo, Just Jessica, good morning. Thanks for swinging in. Oh, yeah, the time change fucks with everybody's sleep. Good morning, Maine. Thanks for rolling in. It's nice seeing you up on Jimmy John's last night. Nice indeed. Oh, okay. It's the upgraded version, next grow. Cool. Okay, Monkey Man's recommending going bananas for sleep. Everyone who's tried the strain has insomnia. Go, nice. And they go night-night. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. You are awful noisy this morning. Oh, next row, you got a SpongeBob silicone bong? I've got a big green silicone bong somewhere. I don't even remember why I bought it other than I thought it was cool. Maybe we had broke a bong at some point in time, so anything's possible in the world of crumble. Oh, Weedaholics, you're heading to work? Much love to you. Be safe. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. William, the Amish grow fields of tobacco there? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool indeed. I don't think we really have anybody that grows tobacco up in our area that I know of. I mean, it's not like they have fields of it. You know, we have corn, potatoes, onions, soybeans, shit like that up here. Hotbox man, or what is going on? Is that you, Hotbox? Hotbox from over on Token Tom's channel? That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to go ahead and get you moderated up here. I'm going to catch up in the chat, and then I'm going to give my little moderator lecture, if that's all right. Yo, did I see Crows in here? Crow, what's going on, my friend? We're about 2 minutes out from a bong rip. Nice, nice. Yeah, we do have a lot of apples up here. You're right, William. We do. We have a shitload of apple orchards. I forgot about that. I was thinking more along the vegetable line. Thanks, Monkey Man. Thank you, thank you. Oh, let me read my little moderator lecture for Hotbox real quick. All right, now that you're a mod, this is a room for 21 years or older. We are a drama-free channel. Nothing for sale or trade. Please don't spam the shit out of the side chat unless you're talking about the canned meat spam or you're talking about Monty Python and spam. Also, don't beg for money. It's not a good look. Only Beans gets to beg for money. Welcome everybody to the room. Make them feel comfortable. Let them know what a great community we are. Sub up to everyone. Check out their channel. Sprinkle some love. Drop a like, drop a comment. There's a good chance they will come back and do the same on your channel. If we have trolls, we are going to nicely escort them to the door. And please try not to engage. And most of all, if you're here, let's have some fun. Yeah, indeed, Hotbox. Thanks for stopping by. I haven't seen you in a fat minute. Tom, you're growing hot peppers? Damn, good for you. Good for you. I had the fear factor of sticking my finger in my eye afterwards because I've done it before and it doesn't feel good. Reborn Dream says Pumpkin King. Spam, Scotty, spam. Oh, Frank, you got peaches, pecans, and some of the best tomatoes you've ever had in Georgia? Nice. Hookster, what's going on, my friend? It is 5:45, everybody. I know, because I'm a minute behind in the chat. Hydrate, because we are going to rip. Cheers, cheers, everyone. Good morning, Susanna. That's right, Mr. Crowley. Spam, 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 eggs and spam. Indeed. I know, isn't it great, Hooks, over here? Always nice. You've been living at work, that's why you've been so scarce. Fucking struggle is real out there. Gene said somebody should crossbreed some spicy peppers with tomatoes. That would be pretty interesting. It's okay, Hotbox. We're in here, drama-free channel. We hang out. We have fun. I like to say everybody's welcome, and this is a safe place for us all to be. No hate in here, just a lot of love and a lot of fun. I ask a lot of interesting questions, and usually we stimulate some good conversations. So thanks for being here. Greasy Tree Seeds, what's going on, my friend? Thanks for rolling in. Thank you so much for rolling in. Reborn Dreams. I think Hawaii had dominated the recipe market for spam. I think you're right, Reborn. I watched a big thing on TV one day on all the different spams they have there. Oh, I bet, Frank. Peppers are hot, man. And you lost on that one, biting that hot pepper in half. Absolutely. Isn't that bell peppers ass an extra? No, the Green Oracle's here. Yo, Green Oracle. Good morning. Good morning indeed. I bet if you pollinate tomatoes with Reaper peppers, you get hot tomatoes. I don't know enough about any of that when it comes to other plants. I wonder if anybody has ever tried to make a tomato like Homer Simpson did as Reborn Dreams. Nice. You always wanted a spicy tomato, Tom? Shadow, shadow, what's going on? Just woke up, Green? Oh, William Bartow, you're growing hot peppers too? Good for you guys. I did not know that, Monkey. Monkey said, did you know bell peppers are part of the nightshade family, which is a family to tobacco? Fried spam is pretty good, Tom. It is, I'm not going to lie. Oh, yes, indeed. Sub up to Green Oracle. He's having a giveaway when he reaches 100 subs. Let's help him hit that, indeed. You know, that is true. You guys all have wrenches in here to go sprinkle love on other people's channels. Sub up to one another. Help us grow the community. Help us grow the community, indeed. Yo, Hal, what's going on, my friend? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, Mama Crumble's upstairs still chilling out. She's got to work today. She's not going to be impressed with the snow this morning, but Crumble will make sure her car's all set and ready to go for her. Oh, Mr. Crowley, you got to finish digging a hole? Oh, indeed. Peace to you. You have a good day and enjoy. Oh, nice. Dragon said, just letting you know, I'm going to go live on Thursday and Friday mornings. I don't know about y'all, but I'm lost in the morning, so I'll be about if you want to join me. Nice. Nice indeed. That's cool. Again, that's the community growing. Growing indeed. Sister G, what is going on? What is going on, my friend? Once again, Big Movie, always appreciated. I know you share us every day that we're on, but a big thank you to you. And thanks for stopping in, spreading love, and sharing what's going on in your day. How was your little relaxing time near the lake? Hopefully good. It's cold there in Maryland, Chris? Indeed. Oh, Shadow is in trim jail right now. Well, you can sip and rip, so that's a beautiful thing. Crumble's just a guy that comes on here and runs his mouth. And as I said, I like to make it so we can have a cool, chill time in the morning to start our days. You know, that is, I don't know, that's what it's all about. Indeed, indeed. Starting off our days, having good ones, sharing what we got going on in our lives and whatnot, which is always a cool thing. So, remember how I was telling you guys, oh, no kidding, Sister G, you mentored my nephew's first grow. Success is sweet. Good for you. Isn't it great when you can steer and guide somebody along and help them, encourage them, keep them going? Oh, okay. I get it, Big. It had to be great sitting next to, like, I talk about living a mile from the lake, and I go there very little. My daughter goes there about every other day, practically. Oh, winters are our summers. Yeah, I'm sure, Green. Is 44 in the city reborn? Salimon, that's okay. Just listen along. You can just listen along, pipe in every now and then, type some gibberish. We'll figure it out. We're just glad you're here. You are correct, Green Oracle. That is what we're supposed to do. Make people happy and want to keep going. Oh, nice, Dragon. Absolutely. The more you get up there on the stream yards, the easier it is to figure out and to let people come up and all that stuff. Now, I was just looking at this, and thank you, everybody. I just realized there's 42 of us in here, and it's not even 6 o'clock in the morning. So thank you all for being here and helping us grow. So I managed to get my truck to the garage yesterday. Yo, Bones does. Oh, you're literally freezing in Ohio right now? That does not surprise me. Everybody's got that cold chunk of shit moving through right now. Yep, the cold, the wind, all that happy horse shit. So, drive my truck to the garage yesterday. Do you think the check engine light came on? No. Do you think it drove like the dickhead that it did 2 days before? Nope. So now I brought it there. Mrs. Crumblewig's like, if your car's not acting like a fucking moron, why are you bringing it to the garage? And I was like, because it threw a code and it's going to do it again. So we'll see. We will see. They're supposed to get it in at 8 o'clock this morning, so I'll call them about 8:30 and tell them I want an inspection too while it's there. So, indeed, Hotbox, 29 degrees there. I'm outside smoking in it like, what the fuck happened? Indeed. Indeed, indeed. Just catching up over here. Fluffy water is on the ground here in Detroit. 2 to 4 inches, Tim. Chris, you're in Carroll County. You said you're in Maryland. Is that what you said, Chris? I try to keep states together for you guys, but as you know, there's a holy shit. It was 68 yesterday, Hotbox. That's the thing that gets me is these big, huge swings. You know, they're not good for people getting cold. And what the hell happened over there? Did I freeze you guys? Wow. Is our video all shitty here, guys? Because I am freezing on my other YouTube screen. Huh. Wasn't actually paying attention to that. Gene, is 24 there? Okay, because I lost it on my side. Okay. Yeah, because I'm on the StreamYard screen and everything's crystal clear on that. Video's not clear? Well, what do you suggest I do, guys? Can I go out of the live and come back in and see if that fixes it? I don't know, guys, because I haven't ran into this before. Oh. Let it ride and see if it stops. Okay, guys. Again, I'm sorry. So at least we can talk. Some people have a good screen. Some people don't. Okay. All right. So needless to say, Crumbleweed got his truck to the garage. So look at it this morning and I feel better about it. You call it VCR blur? Oh, do you post some sunset pictures, Hotbox? Again, I haven't been over to your page. I got it open on my screen right now, but that's on my other screen. You can leave and come back. It won't stop the live unless you hit end stream. So I can go out of the thing and come back in. Just like close my StreamYard window and then open it back up. Okay. Yo, Mano, what's going on? He says, good morning, grumbling. I am grumbling a little right now because our video's all fucked up. But that's okay. You guys can hear me there. Simon says, I can see it now. Okay. We're 5:57. We are rolling up on 6 o'clock. Yeah, I know. I don't know how to switch over to YouTube from here. That I don't. Unless I come in on another channel, put myself up. I can't put myself up on stage that way. Oh, nice, Hotbox. Nice. Been streaming it before you clock into work. That's nice. Today is Flushing Day. I only have one video of the mountains and oceans. Nice. Nice indeed. All right, what are you guys talking about? The light that I have over here? I don't know. Next row, I'm going to try cloning into dirt. Yeah, I know that, Jess. Dragon did not tell us. This is cool because Crumbleweed has somewhere he can stop into on like Thursdays and Fridays. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. A little bit better. Yeah. All right. Well, we had it happen before one time, and maybe it will straighten itself out. Nice, Oracle. That's nice. That's got to be a great freaking view. So I got a question for everybody in here real quick, but I'm going to wait until after the 6 o'clock rip. Hotbox says, I got me some OG cat. Some all gas OG from old school is knocking my dick in the dirt right now. Good for you. Okay, Dragon says be 10 a.m. UK. Grow Plant One, good morning. You came in at the perfect time. It is 6 o'clock. We're getting ready for a rip. A little hydration for everybody. Cheers, cheers. Good, Green Oracle, good. Fat Bud says, fam is getting so big, I have a hard time keeping up. Me too sometimes. Me too. That's why I hope I don't miss people. It's one of the nice things here, being able to greet people coming in, tell them hello, tell them to have a good morning, all that good, happy horse shit. So here's my question. Bottom feeding or top feeding? What is your preference and why? I'm just curious. Crumbawig is a bottom feeder, or at least has been for the last couple runs. Oh, Green Oracle is shipping out all my stickers and seeds to all you guys. Nice. Nice indeed. People are going to be getting a little bit of love in the mail. Nice indeed. Gardner 420, what do you got going on today? Hotbox said, if you smoke cannabis, no, in this moment, I love you. You're my kinfolk. Well, thank you, Hotbox. Taking a break from trip jail to rip this time? Good. Good indeed. How much more do you have to go, Shadow? Are you like halfway through at least? Scotty says, bottom feed unless I do top dressings, then I top water for a week. Green Oracle says, only done top feeding so far. Gardner says, I top feed. Me and the plants are one. Okay. Next row says, top feeding. There's feeder roots on top. Agreed. Bottom feeding helps prevent from overwatering, said Gene. I have noticed that. Ladies are drinking a lot, though, right now, a bottom feeding. Like a real lot. But I'm in cocoa also. I guess I should have prefaced and said that. You know, I am in cocoa, but I know people can bottom feed in, obviously, other mediums. Jess said bottom. Tom said bottom feed when plants start getting bigger. Yes. Bottom feeding, right. Both ways at different times. Okay, Shadow. I like to top feed and let gravity feed downwards. I have a 4-inch rock wool on top of soil is soil. Okay, Sally. Chris said I don't grow yet, so I don't know. You know what's cool, though, Chris? You know, going into this, you're picking up some good information in and out of the live, so that's pretty cool. You're going to be in a great position when you get there. Scotty, brother, hit me up with a text. I'll spread some love your way. Bottom feeding from the beginning, then top later on, said Gene. Okay. Oh, Dragon said, my slaps are in the sky, and thank you for wanting them, fam. Appreciate you. And email me if you want some. Only my logo for now. Nothing wrong with that. Logos are badass. Oh, okay, Shadow. All right. Well, get back at it. We'll be thinking about you, and we'll be ripping from you. Hotbox said people call me a bottom feeder. I've probably been called that before. I don't know why. Somebody called me a shitheel once. Now, that was something I'd never been called in my whole entire life. I don't even know where that came from. Okay, Hal's saying, top water till the root zone is spread well, then butt chug. Yep, Chris, I got your email, my friend. That I did. I think I responded back to you. I said just to shoot me your address, and I can go from there and get them sent out to you. Brian, that's no problem. You're late. You're probably toking one up, chilling out, having a good old time. No, that's fine. You're not late. You're on time. We're just kicking around in here chatting. There's 41 of us rolling around in here, having a good time. Speaking of having a good time, I think it's time that I have a need for a cigarette. So we all know what that means. Crumbleweig's going to fire up a joint. Yo, Taproot Tom, what's going on, brother? Holy smokes, Andrew's in here from Ogo Grown. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. Tom, how have you been? I have not been ignoring your lives. Haven't been ignoring you. I just haven't been on YouTube a super shit ton. The Green Oracle says, Crumble, how do I get my hands on your stickers or slaps? Okay, here's the deal. Email me. My email is crumblewig420@yahoo. And just send me your address. Please make sure you include a name of some sort in there, because if you don't, I'm going to send it to whatever your screen name is on here. So just keep that in mind. But yes, just hit me up. I've got a ton of slaps, and I'd love to get them out. I know a number of people who have used Miracle Grow. I can't say anything one way or another, Tom. I cannot. I've never grown in it myself. Yeah, indeed, Tom. Indeed. Working. Life comes up. A lot of life things going on right now. But that's okay. Just woke up and can't type too fast. Oh, you do, Maine. You do. You do need slaps. That's me being a slacker. I know I owe Mary slaps too, though. They went out, I'm pretty sure. Machine Boy Roy said, for me, it depends on how hydrophobic my soil is. Oh, GT. It's usually GTSY. Good to see you is what GTSY stands for. I learned that. I felt like a moron. Took me quite a while to figure it out until somebody was like, duh, Crumbleweig. And I was like, holy shit. There we are. A little bit caught up over here. Perfect. Perfect indeed. So thank you for answering that question for me. Just what you guys do, whether it's top feed, butt chug, or whatever. You're not dumb, Chris. There's a whole bunch of acronyms people use on here that I don't understand still. Like, let me ask you guys a question. I go into a number of lives and a lot of people throw W's in there. Is that just a welcome? Yo, John Boy. 27 degrees in West Tennessee. And you've used Miracle Grow since 1990. Can't hate on it. People use it. You know, people have used it for a long time. I just know, like everything else, they are a nutrient company that's out there. Yo, Andrew, this is no problem at all. Cheeto Moranis. I'm looking for organic, no pesticide weed. Do you know any brands? Well, that is kind of a hot topic. I mean, you really need to do your research. There's a number of us that are growers on here, and, you know, we are not using pesticides or anything like that on our weeds. So, what do we got here, Aztec? What is going on? Good morning. Good morning indeed. Thanks for rolling in. Nice to see you. There we go. I must say, indeed, I do enjoy these joints. You're right, Hal. Anywhere but a dispo. Yeah, okay, Tom. So I'm not the only one that doesn't know what the W means. Somebody in here can enlighten us. And if not, they're just throwing the W's in there to be followers. Green Oracle said, I'm using BioBiz, BioGrow, BioBloom, BioTop, and BioHeaven. All right. Oh, you like the snow, Chris? You got to remember, up here, we get it by the foot. So that's not as fun. Oh, John Boy says W is for win. Welcome or win. Scotty was right. Okay, winning. Depends on the context. Okay. Yo, did I see Wayne come in? Good morning, CrumbleWig. Waking day off. Gummy had me down for a while. Those gummies can get you, man. They can get you indeed. Yeah, they can grab you. I just had some come. I ordered, what the hell do I have here? The Gigas and the Sumos. I get them from Everything 420. They do what I need them to do. I have found, though, one is better than two. Two can just get polluted on those. Yeah, Tom, winning. That works. That works indeed. Good morning, Mary, and thanks for rolling in and seeing us. Oh, you did cookies last week and they were way too strong? That can be a reality of things. It can indeed. I've had it go both ways. I've also made cookies and brownies that they were like taking a sleeping pill. They would just chill you out so much you'd wake up like 3 hours later feeling fantastic. Yo, homie grows. What's going on? Thanks for spinning in here. Nice to see you. Andrew, -4 feels like -11 here. That is a fuck. Wow. Okay, Green Oracle said recipe said 15 grams of weed for 250 grams. I used around 60 grams. It was way too strong. Well, you have learned. Yeah, I know. Cookies too strong. Send them my way. Agreed. You know, Frank, there are some people who edibles don't even affect them, which is interesting. Yo, Fat Bud says, I put decarb in my coffee, not smoking this morning. There is nothing for sale or trade on this channel, Cheeto Moranis. So, you know, we say that this channel's for 21 or older, but nothing is for sale or trade on here. Okay? So you can leave that outside of the chat, please. I bet they would say your cookies are stronger. Yeah, I know, but Celsius, it's still cold out there, Andrew. Cold indeed. That is true, Carolina. Way too strong is some people's just right. I know, I can too, Gene. But what I've discovered is, I have discovered that on here, when we talk about it, you know, I have those gummies that I buy that are 500 milligrams a piece. I used to take 2 of them, but now, as I said, I found out that one's more manageable for me. Better high. You know, I don't munch them all the time either. Thank you, guys. Indeed, indeed. Let's look over on this. What time is it? 6:14. We are only 1 minute out from a rip. I better not get into another conversation or it'll be fucking 6:23 or some shit like that. Yo, Jimmy John, what's going on? I enjoyed being over listening in on your live last night. Sorry I didn't get there sooner. Mr. and Mrs. Crumblewick watched some movies yesterday, which we haven't done for a while. So in saying that, we gave up 3 hours of our lives for something that we can never get back now because they were both poor movies. Indeed, Scotty, that would suck. That would suck indeed, because I have no Crumble backup. But that's all right. I think I'll figure out how to make another channel, and I may do that. Frank Seeds, you are 100% correct. It wasn't about the movies. It was about us just chilling out. Because normally she's on one side of the den, I'm on the other, and I'll be watching movies and shit on one of my monitors. But it was nice that she came over and we chilled. Tetris was an awesome movie. Watched it with my son. Not too bad at all. I have not seen Tetris. Oh, I don't know. It's YouTube. They like to look at things like that, I guess. AI maybe doesn't have anything better to do, but that's okay. See, I talked and missed the rip. Cheers, everybody. Make sure you hydrate. Hey, did our video clear up? Because we're cleared up on my other computer, I think. Yo, Chief, what's up, my friend? As I'm talking in the middle of a rip here. Oh. Okay, Andrew, that's what it's about. I hadn't really followed up on it. Nice, everybody. Thank you. You know, we had that little video issue. Indeed. Chiefin', I like that new rig you got that fills up from the bottom. I checked it out too. The price point's great. $150 or some shit like that. That's pretty sweet. And then it's 510 threaded, so you can throw a cart in it. Ooh, Jimmy John, 25 there, feels like 10. You out working in it today? Slinging that asphalt? Yo, Tom, I started watching that, the show on Ed Gein. I'll finish it some other time. It's a series. I think 6 parts. He was one creepy motherfucker. Indeed. Green Oracle, what are you making us for breakfast? Speaking of breakfast, I haven't seen JC this morning. Has anybody seen JC floating around? Just checking. Oh, Chief, and you have a good day out there. Enjoy. Yo, nice. Going to bingo later. Good for you, Big. Good for you. I hope your breakfast is tasty, too. Maine, I'm trying to picture Jimmy John operating a jackhammer, and I have so many questions. Can he ride it like a pogo stick? I'm just curious. No kidding, Andrew. No kidding. Interesting. The Dabcano by Pop, Chiefin's new dab rig. So I said it's 510 threaded, plus it's got a little cup that threads in that you fill with your concentrate, and it fills up from the bottom. Scotty said the jackhammer is big as Jimmy John. He'll have to have a stool to stand on it. Oh, that sounds not too bad. Green Oracle's having oatmeal, blueberry, nuts and jam, and peanut butter. Okay. Crumblewick isn't an oatmeal fan, but I know that If it was the heart of winter and I was going outside to snow blow and shit and I needed something in my stomach to keep me going, I think I'd have to go with the oatmeal. It'd have to have a shit ton of brown sugar and cinnamon in it, though. Yeah, I just try and, I don't know. When it comes to the comments in here, I look at it that we just all need to be respectful to one another and understand that, that's a rule throughout YouTube. Nothing for sale or trade. What the fuck? Yeah, that's true. Where is the CEO of McDonald's? Handed out those McGriddles the other day, and today it's like the chewing screw. Not here. Makes me sad. No, I'm only kidding. I think it's hilarious. Wait, I'm still waiting on the sponsorship for French fries. Hotbox said, bro, that half J I smoked with these 2 fingers of scotch got the wind knocked out of me. Whew. I betcha. You need to get some rest. Half-hour naps, though, they're little energy boosters, but make sure you're taking care of yourself. Little self-love. That's cool, Green. My go-to breakfast is usually a bowl of cereal if I'm lazy. Most days it's a breakfast sandwich, double sausage. I just turn around and buy the sausage patties on the side and whip an extra one in the sandwich. Banana OG with a ridiculously loud banana smell. Nice. Nice time. Got all sorts of different smells coming out of my tent right now. I'm going to try and get a video up later today. You can see that they're dropping leaves, some of them. As I said, I got 4 different strains in there right now, so it's interesting seeing what everything's doing. And which plant is pissed off, which I know my Spectre plant is definitely pissed off in there right now. But what's it going to do? It's only got a couple of weeks left. Just reading the chat, guys and girls. Oh, CEO McDonald's here, taking clones, not in the restaurant today. That is acceptable, CEO McDonald. I bet, Maine. I bet indeed. Wayne wants to know who's got coffee going. Oh, Green Oracle, you don't like coffee? Well, that's sad. The only coffee I can't drink is hazelnut coffee, though I love it. Because when Crumblewick had kidney stones about 20 years ago, that was what I was drinking at the time that it happened. So I have this association between drinking hazelnut coffee and having kidney stones. Definitely not a pleasant experience. Fatbud says, I can't wait for this cheese breeding run to finish. Stinking up the grow room with carbon filters. Wow. Frank's always got coffee going in the morning. Y'all bundled up with your parka on out there? You said it was 19, Frank. Ah, nice. Just hit the coffee button here, said Tim Yak. Valencia is up and rolling. Nice. Ooh, free cup of coffee with shrooms and Lucy. I see that. I'll drink your cup for you, said Hotbox. Gene, 7 cups in. Michigander, what's going on, my friend? Thanks for rolling in. Nice to see you. Oh, you like the Kona? Interesting. I've only had that a couple of times. Brian Fordy's having a joint in Guinness right now. Nice, nice. Brett's going to get a refill. Alexa, turn all lights off. I don't know why she's all possessed, flipping on the light in here this morning. Is it me or does outdoor grown flour hit harder? Well, I have had an experience where it did. As I said, I grew two strains, one inside, one outside, both the same. The outdoor flower was just way better. It just was. Obviously, it was bigger. It got more sun love and all that stuff. So that was Crumble's experience. Other people can chime in on that. Coming up on 6:25, about 5 minutes out from ripping. Yeah, kidney stones are just a bitch and a half. Yep, make a grown man cry, those fucking things. Oh, that's awful. That's awful, Green Oracle. Ooh, John Boy, Southern Pecan Coffee. I would try that. Oh, that's nice, Hotbox. You got the bun commercial? Those are sweet machines. Yo, Real Tommy, what's going on? Boy, I'm behind in the chat here because there we go. Ba 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 ba. Yo, Real Tommy, I'm going to moderate you up and I'm going to give you my little moderator lecture real quick if that's okay. Now that you're a mod, this is a room for 21 years or older. We are a drama-free channel, nothing for sale or trade. Please don't spam the side chat with bullshit. If you want to put spam in there, put canned spam or spam from Monty Python. Please don't beg for money. It is not a good look and only Beans gets to beg for money. Welcome everybody to the room. Make them feel comfortable. Let them know what a great community we are. Sub up to one another. Check out their channels. Go over there, sprinkle some love, drop a like, drop a comment. Y'all got wrenches. It's easy to get there. There's a good chance they'll come back and do the same to you. If we have trolls, let's nicely escort them to the door. And please try not to engage. And most of all, if you're here, let's have some fun. Real Tommy said outdoor grows is better. Frank is freezing his ass off. All right. Well, thank you, Frank. Thank you for being out there. Hot coffee is turning cold. Thank you. Thank you indeed. You got some Swiss cheese seeds, CEO McDonald? Nice. Coffee grounds in the garden? Yes, that is true. Oh, nice, Frank. I was going to ask you if you were replanting. Frank Seed says, I got the new garden started. Should be popping any day. All freaks this run. Nice. That's funny, Oracle, when you get your neighbors questioning the aroma coming from your house. Yo, OG plant janitor, what is going on, my friend? Thanks for rolling in. Always nice to see you. Okay, Scotty's got it where he's experienced where it's been both. As I said, I can only tell you what I've experienced. I would believe it, Michigander. Those stones are brutal. I see we're still talking about that in here. It's making me uncomfortable. Have a little flashbacks back to that. Yo, was it Pip Jam? Pip Jam, cheers and good morning. Thank you for being here. Trying to get caught up in my little side chat here. Oh, you can't do the K-Cup things anymore? Oh, it's the dad alarm going on. Let me see what I'm missing into here. I apologize, guys. I got a little backed up onto here. K-Cups are devilish spawn. Tom's looking for real Jamaican blue bean coffee. Trying that out. Yo, Fiskars are nice. Are nice indeed. I've still broken them like anything else. K-Cups. How Chad said K-Cups equals vaping autos. Yeah, those Keurigs can clog up on you. We have one. Da 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 da. I have not tried that. Hey, look at that. It is 6:30, everybody. Let me swap out this bowl and let's rip. Good morning, Pip. I'm going to call you Pip. That's an abbreviated name, but I think that'll work well. Yo, I know. I am trying to. So when Crumble's sister comes up in December, she's going to see if she can sign in from over at Crumble Pappy's place and see if we can get him up on the live, which I think would be pretty funny to get him up here. Cheers, everybody. Let's rip. Cheers, cheers. Oh, Hal, you're a coffee snob? Yo, good morning, Panda. Good morning indeed. Let me swing over here. Oh, nice, Pips. Nice indeed. You Pip, are you a mycology dude? I'm just curious. I'm going to go ahead and going to moderate you up into here. I need to say another thing about moderators into here too. So let me read my little spiel again while it's fresh in my mind. Good morning, Panda. Thank you for rolling in, my friend. All right, so Captain Grumble in my says it would be funny. It would be indeed. So, you know, as I've said this before, now that you're a moderator, being a moderator in here does give you certain powers, and I would appreciate, again, like I'd mentioned the other day, if we're blowing people out of the chat or somebody's going to be put on my hidden user list, please shoot me an email and let me know what happened, because that list shouldn't be growing every day. You know, unless there's a lot of stuff that I'm not seeing that's going on in here, which I know if I'm not looking at my YouTube screen, I can't necessarily see sometimes when messages are blocked or pulled down from out of here. So I do appreciate you guys taking care of that. Coffee's on, dog's out, pan is soaking. What did I miss? Nothing. We're just chilling around in here. I'm trying to get caught up on the chat. Ooh, Pip says tea snob. Yes, I like to grow mycelium. Beautiful. Crumblewig's just gotten into it. I've done 4 runs. My last run, my last run, I just made an idiot mistake and went to missed it with alcohol. So shit happens. I'll be doing my next run soon. So my next cultivation, which will be pretty cool. Oh, nice, Mary. Oh, you're going back to doing some less vaping and smoking more flower, Panda? Oh, yeah, that's right. You broke your bong the other day. I remember that. I remember that indeed. Heather Rose, good morning, and thank you for rolling in. Always nice to see you. Oh, you got Plants of Our Lives at 2 o'clock today, Andrew? Nice. Nice indeed. Jesse's Tea House. Oh, you like that black powder coffee, Tom? I was going to say that, Panda. You took a break a while ago, and you said that was a good thing for you. So hopefully this will be right on track. Green Oracle says I would not even be able to function after all those bong hits. Well, so Crumbleweig's theory on the bong rips is, if I look at my analytics sometimes, it tells me that people spend between like 18 and 23 minutes here on average. So I figure if we rip every 15 minutes, why not? That way we can catch everybody in and out of the room. Olgo says, come up and show your grow, Crumble. We'd love to see it. Here's the problem with Crumble showing his grow. Where my tent is, when I go down there with my camera, the last time I did it, I think I was on with Maine and Mary and some other people, and it just looked like shit. It all broke up. You couldn't hear me. It was just a pain in the ass. So maybe I will try it when the lights are on and see how that is today. Maybe I could do that. I've had Death Wish coffee before, Real Tommy. It's not too bad. Yo, Fat Buds, that's not a good thing. Almost got thrown in under the prison. Nothing good with that. You need a bongometer. We should. With great power comes great responsibility. No, but you know what? How about if we do it this way, Andrew? If I'm here, which I should be, since obviously my vehicle's in the garage, I will see about coming up and I will see what we can do. We'll try. The most that happens is I look like a jackass and I don't get to show anything off, but we will give it a try today. I do have to get a booster. The thing is it's not in my basement. It's literally, if I make a straight line from where I am, it's only like 30 feet away. It's just there's a lot of stuff in the way, I presume. You know, my kitchen's on the other side of the wall, my microwave, all those electronics and everything. So, good morning, Miss 420. What is going on? Thank you so much. Yes, I need to get a Wi-Fi extender, but I need to get one from the cable company, not those shitty plug-in ones. Because I've tried those before and had very poor results. Yo, Real Tommy, you're out of here. Thanks so much for coming in and hanging with us. Always greatly appreciated. Oh, Jack is here. Jack in the Green Talk in the house. Good morning and much love to you. Good morning. All right, that'd be cool, Andrew. I don't go up on a lot of people's lives because I think I'm being a pain in the ass if I do. So I generally sit back and just watch. Oh, Sheba's going to be helping host with you on Mondays? That is awesome. Awesome indeed. Big Nog, you're back for a few. Nice. Thanks for stopping back in. Yeah, Sheba was in here the other day. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Oh, awesome, miss. What time? Do you know what time you're going to be going live? Just in case anybody wants to swing over. Triple B Farms. Indeed. What is going on? Thank you, Mary. Thank you indeed. Oh, maybe around 1? Okay. Oh, Wayne, cold and rainy in Ohio. Well, I know another one of the dogs is going to have to go out shortly. So I'm going to have to step back out into the frozen tundra. Andrew says Crumble is Ugo royalty. As I said, just a guy sitting here running my mouth, having a good time with all you guys. Let's see what's on Crumble's list. If I can get a question going. Oh, here's one for you. Do you guys believe in tolerance breaks? That's an interesting one I was thinking about. Do you believe in tolerance breaks? Yo, Fat Bud, you're out of here. You have a super day, my friend. Super day. Thanks for hanging out with us. And I am glad that everybody can see you now and that you're no longer the invisible man. Frank said, I can't feel my fingers. Is it that fucking cold out there, buddy? Is it still dropping? Because we have dropped about 0.2 degrees since I've been up. Jeepers creepers, miss. You got a lot going on. Very sorry about your grandson and everything you have going on. We'll throw some love and prayers your way. Okay, Hotbox is saying I take tea breaks occasionally. They work. I know Mrs. Crumblewig took a big one because she needed to before she took a drug test for a new job that she had went to. Frank Seed says, only can build tolerance against garbage weed. Good weed has no tolerance. Big Nuggets, 27 there. Andrew says tolerance breaks are great. Mary says I can't tolerate life sometimes, so weed will always be my medicine. Absolutely. I do understand that. I was just curious what anybody's take was on it. You know, I look at it that I guess I'm always consuming weed every day in some way, shape, or form. Whether it's smoking, whether it's dabbing, whether it's edibles, whether it's gummies, whether it's cookies, whether it's whatever. But I guess I always am every day. So when I think of taking a tolerance break, it's kind of like, all right, I'm not going to eat gummies for 2 weeks. Or, all right, I'm not going to do this or that. So that's my version of a tolerance break. I really don't, I don't know. Just curious. Again. That is a thing, Chris. Take breaks because I don't grow and I run out. Yeah, you get impatient during them. The hell are you talking about, Frank? Oh, nice, Scotty. You have your prison phone up there, Frank. Nice. So you can't go back balls to the walls after your break. But if you've taken that break, you'll find usually that when you do consume whatever that was, that the high is somewhat better. But I guess, yes, not trying to chase that dragon afterwards. Yo, Aaron Woodley, what is going on, my friend? Rolling in at 6:42. We got it 6:43 now. We're about 2 minutes out from our next rip. Having young kids helps with my tolerance. No, you don't think kids are going to have school today? Scotty says Mama Ray's no quitter. Yeah, Brett. Brett said I've taken breaks all life. It don't last long. Yeah, I guess that's just a different version of it. There you go. Wayne says my version of a tolerance break has been doing dabs lately. Looking to get some now, though. Yeah, that's true. Taking a break while you sleep. Though I do sometimes wake up high in the morning. That's pretty funny. The last time I ran less than enough weed, my amputated legs started doing that cow prod shit poke for days. God, that's awful, Tim. Jimmy John, what are you still doing in here? Don't you have work today? Oh, you're in between deliveries, Tom? Sounds good. Glad you're poking back in. Yo, Warriors, good morning. Good morning, good morning. And it is 6:45, everybody. Yes, indeed. We're going to rip at 6:45, but also remember, as Taproot Tom just said, tomorrow is Veterans Day. Make sure you thank a veteran for their service, please, and thank you. Indeed. Cheers, everybody. Let's rip. Be right back, dog. Sorry about that. Yo, Parkers, what's going on? Plant janitor said tolerance breaks in rehab are for quitters. Well, now, OG, you have a point there. It took me another, I don't know, I went to rehab and then still continued to drink for another handful of years before I gained my sobriety. So I guess you got a point there. What's going on, Parkers? Took to rehab a few times, graduated a drug addict. That happens. Oh, Tom, you bought 7 grams of batter and now flour isn't as strong. I need to put it down. Oh, nice, Scotty. You're taking tomorrow off. Good for you. Big Terp. What is going on, my friend? Outstanding, Hotbox. Outstanding. Outstanding to anybody who has had to struggle with addiction or still is struggling with it. There's a lot of support in here for the community. So you can lean on us. We got good ears. We listen because a lot of us were from there. All right, Hotbox, indeed. And Taproot Tom. Indeed. And thank you for your service too, Green Oracle. Yes, yes. You know, it's one thing that I'm going to miss this year because I'm not working at the big retirement community that I used to run anymore. We did a huge thing for Veterans Day. Huge. Really nice. But I'll miss that this year. Yo, Dr. T, what is going on, my friend? Thanks for stopping in. Yo, JC, I was looking for you earlier. Hope everything's okay in your world. Well, I had good intentions on going. When I came out, you know, there was a lot of things that were supposed to be positive, and unfortunately, I got handed some negatives. But I digress. Here we are today, and I'm a happy man, remarried, chilling. Yeah, I had no legal issues, Frank. I just decided I didn't want to drink anymore. So everybody said go to rehab. And I was like, okay, I'll go to rehab. Yes, indeed, Tim Yak. Thank you, all veterans, for your service. Warriors, salute to the veterans, indeed. That's awesome, Hotbox. Well, that is a thing at times. Indeed, Scotty. Oh, very nice, Andrew. Andrew's going to be dedicating tomorrow's show to our fallen heroes and those who continue to serve. I'm headed to the cenotaph after my show. That's cool. I don't know what cenotaph is. You can throw that down in there so Crumble can read it because he's not as well versed on some things like that. There you go. There you go, Plant Janitor, and that's where I sit right now. And I'm McLovin' it. I am. I don't miss the alcohol. There are times that I do. I don't know what component of it I miss, but probably because it was always there. My best friend and pal. What did I miss up here? There we go. Thought I was caught up and then realized I was not even close. Yo, Giggle Tree Gardens, what is going on? Yeah, Frank, they are not a joke at all. Absolutely, Hal. One day at a time, and I've hated that slogan for a long time, but see, that doesn't make sense, Scotty. I guess I get it, but I don't. You know, I don't know. I don't know where I'd send somebody that cooks. Why would they need to go to rehab if they weren't a user, if they were just a cook? I don't know. Indeed. Thanks, Giggle Tree. Oh, indeed, warriors. Indeed, salute to the vet and your family that passed. Yes, JC, thank you for your service as well. 30 years is one hell of an accomplishment. How 13 years sober and still, that was my drink of choice right there. Or you could call it my drug of choice when I was in the middle of my drinking career. Fuck. Bourbon was my go-to. Oh, okay. I know what the cenotaph is now. That's cool. Cool indeed. Well, now that I know, I understand what it is, so. You're close, Hotbox, but aren't those Cenobites? I think they're Cenobites, not to be confused with Cinnabites. Those little cinnamon buns, those fucking things are good when you're high. I'm telling you right now. Ha! CEO McDonald said, there it is. I'm calling the restaurant and getting a bag of McGriddles sent to the room. Code McLovin' it. Okay, big monument with all the soldiers' names on it. Awesome. Good job, Tim, since 1988. Slamming. Yeah, see, the one big thing for me is every time I took a drink, it was like I did it on purpose because I didn't want to go anywhere. Didn't want to have to go help anybody or do anything. So fuck me. Boom, I'd have a drink. I knew I wouldn't get in the car and drive, and that was it. Hey, if you look behind me in the window right here, you can see all the white snow on the trees outside. Let me move my hand that way. There we go. Yeah, Hal, that's true. You're going to Google how long ago 1988 was? Yo, TZ, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Wendy's is better, says Tom. Wayne, fight me. Yeah, prescription pills can be a bit. Crumblewick needs to get off his gabapentin that he's on, so Hopefully that can be a manageable thing for myself. JC said, Dad, Coast Guard, RIP, oldest brother, Navy, RIP, 3rd Air Force, RIP, me, U.S. Army. Wow, what a patriotic family. Go you guys, and appreciated the sacrifices that all of you have made. As I said, Crumble's brother is in the military for 23 years, and I understand the sacrifices that they made for their families and all of that. Mo Manic, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Oh, William, Yukon Jack. Whew. I used to call it Yak Jack. Oh, Wayne, your dad was a Vietnam vet? Scotty, drugs are bad, okay? Yeah, alcohol does numb you, Frank. You are correct. You are correct, but Crumble couldn't stay in that state of flux all the time. And as I said, I joke about it, but it was a career for me. It was indeed. Pay the bottle. It was like shit. Cannabis, coffee, and nicotine pouches is how I roll, said Tom. Oh, all right, Heather, you getting out of here? Thank you so much. You have a great Monday, too, and we will try and keep very stoned today. And yes, be kind, be kind. Whole family, Scotty. Wow. Wild turkey will always be your go-to, Brett. Indeed. See what we got here for a bowl. Think we'll freshen this up for 7 o'clock. Oh, that's nice, JC. When you graduated basic training, your mom and grandma came to see? That's nice. That has to be really tough, Tom. Super tough. Yo, Zelens, good morning. Good morning. Yo, Wayne, funny story about gin. That was the first hard liquor I ever started drinking or trying was gin. And I thought it was cool. So I drank that for a while. And I found out it was not cool. Not cool at all. So I can't stand it now. But some people do like gin. You were in both Iraq and Afghanistan, Scotty? Damn. Tanqueray and grapefruit. Nice, Parker. Parker said it's freezing. The deer is moving. You know, I won't read everything that you wrote, John Boy, but needless to say, bourbon was a good one. Rum's not that much. If I got sick, I would do schnapps if I felt the cold coming on. I started that back in high school and carried that through a good chunk of my life. Oh, you drank the rest of the day, JC? Nice. Yo, the Observer. What is going on, my friend? Gin and tonic got you in a lot of trouble by the pool. Nice, Al. I could see that, Andrew. Whiskey keeping you warm. We're rolling up on 7 o'clock, everybody. True, Big Terp. Indeed. Tramadol helps with your pain and damage you've got? Just catching up here. Oh, everybody, it is 7 o'clock. I say cheers, cheers. There's 59 of us in here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Lift your bongs, lift your bowls, lift your joints. Let's go, everybody. Cheers, cheers. Nice, nice. Wow, Tim. 1970s motorcycle accident. Dang. William, your grandfather always gave you ginger brandy and warm water for a cold. My grandmother used to make us hot toddies, which was like this tea with honey, and she whaled a shot of whiskey of some sort in it. That was when we were little kids. Yo, plant janitor, indeed. Everybody in my family is military but me. I'm the black wolf of the family, but I thank them daily and the rest of our vets as we owe you a salute. God bless each and every one of you. Absolutely true. I did not serve. So Tom is heading out for second delivery. Nice, nice. Old English was the shit, said the Observer. I believe that a person shouldn't drink anything that is above 100 proof. Make your freaking retinas dry up. Indeed, warriors. And as I said, a big shout out to everybody who struggled with that or is still struggling with it. Just, you guys know there's a lot of us here and we're all for each other. So, yo, Upstate Grows and Teen, what's going on? I almost whipped right by you guys. I think, what do you got? Upstate Grows. It is beginning to look a lot like Christmas out here. I'm glad you noticed. How about you? Did you get some snow today? Oh, wow, Tom. That's tough, losing your dad to alcohol and you were so young. Dang. Cheers, cheers, Carolina Greenery. Yo, Tasha, what's going on? Thanks for rolling in. All right, you have a good day too. Grow one plant. Be safe out there. Be safe indeed. It's a good way to look at it, Giggle Tree. I quit when I had my hip surgery. For some reason, the day before they told me not to drink because it would interfere with surgery because I fucking drank so much. And so it was from there on out. I just didn't. Yo, indeed, Tasha, we are going to have a wonderful Monday. I hope you are as well. Indeed. Was that you, Mrs. Crumblewig, I just saw get up? Yes. Good morning, Mrs. Crumblewig. Oh. No kidding, JC. I did not know that. Did not know that indeed. I saw that, Frank Seeds, that you liked the 151. Wayne went back to Rumpelmann's Aftershock Goldschlager. Had enough of this in the 90s. Agreed. Sickening sweet. To Crumblewig. I don't know if people out there enjoyed it. Bars that that were in some of the restaurants that I ran, when you would have certain clientele in there, we would blow through bottles of it. Jimmy John, you got snow. Did you get that big buck yet, Jimmy John? Oh, Dr. T, you got snow all day yesterday and this morning. Huh. Giggle Tree's going back to the brass monkeys. Maine, you got rain and snow? Wow, it's snowing like a blizzard upstate? I don't think it's doing anything outside right now about raining a little bit. JC, you're going to feed those fire ants today? You need to make a little video of that. I want to see them exploding. Yo, Mrs. Oh, go. Alexandra's in the room. Nice to see you this morning. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, Frank, I grew up on Mad Dog 2020 and Ripple and all that good stuff. Oh, I bet Scotty does know about the Mississippi moonshine. Yes, indeed. Everybody should be keeping hydrated. I don't know. Crumblewick hasn't been mentioning that too much today. Probably because I'm dicking around and far behind in the side chat again. Yo, Cannabis is in the house. Did someone say Christmas? Indeed. Yo, people are saying, good morning, Mrs. Wiggs. Good morning, Mrs. Crumble. It's from Scotty and Frank R. Just reading, catching up over here, guys. Really? World's largest walled prison, Tim? That's interesting. Oh, Brian Forty says, Mrs. Crumblewick, afternoon. Lots of love and respect from Lanark, Scotland. All righty, big move. You're going to get out of here. Thank you. Thank you. Get some sleep. Enjoy your bingo. And thank you again for sharing us. That's always so greatly appreciated. I don't know about that one, Hotbox. I'll read it out loud. Hotbox wants to know, does anyone else warm beers up to drink outside when it's a cold day out? Never thought of that. Never thought of that. But I wouldn't think that'd be, I don't know. I got nothing to say about that. Beer has never been something that I've been a fan of. Oh, Jimmy John, you didn't maybe this weekend? All right. I know we've been following along, hoping that you're going to get that big buck that you're looking for. Oh, Dr. T, you were out driving. The roads are bad. That's a blowhole. Oh, the fire ants, JC. You got to make a little video. Mary, if there's anything you want to drop in the chat for cannabis, please go right ahead and do it. That's fine. That's not considered spamming the chat. You're having snow squalls right now? Well, that was the thing. I did smoke before my surgery. Not that morning, but I did smoke the night before. I think it helped. Snow and rainy mix there. You're right, Frank. People can abuse anything. Drugs, food, sex, inanimate objects. We can be strange out there. Grappa is like an Italian moonshine you put on your ass. What are you talking about, Frank R.? Because I don't think I misread what you wrote. Yo, Wayne indeed. Wayne indeed. Thank you for saying that. Wayne said, I'm thankful we are all here for each other right now. And if anyone needs a friend, I'm down here. I'm down. I'm here to listen. Indeed. White lightning. Woo! That was one right there. White lightning. Wow, Big Terp. That's you were working on a career there too, Big Terp. Indeed. I think a lot of us were. I think a lot of us are all in or nothing. I know that about myself. I'm either not going to do it or I'm going to do it as right as I can, but everything in on it. Indeed, Big. 710 for anybody wanting to do a 710 rip. Crumble is going to try and get caught up in the chat. JJ needs that new crossbow first. Is he hunting with crossbow right now, Maine? I didn't know if he was doing Yo, Hayes, what is going on, my friend? Thanks for stopping in. I didn't know if he was doing rifle, shotgun, if his crossbow. Yeah, from what he said, his crossbow's old. Old indeed. I have never had a warm Guinness. I've been told that's the appropriate way to drink it. I've probably had 0.5 Guinnesses in my entire life, and that was back in college. Just wasn't a fan. Jimmy John ain't getting no deer. He can't shoot 20 yards. Nice. Good nicknames for moonshine. Yeah, I heard you talking about that, Jimmy John. Oh, awesome, Mary. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You got over 100 yesterday. Perfect. It's just cold there, Chris. Hooch. Hooch was a good one, Wayne. A lot of people called it the shine. Somebody used to call it Mooney. I think a lot of it was depending on if it was clear or if it had any flavor to it, like a peach or an apricot or something along those lines. I will tell you something. If you ever have strawberry moonshine and you get to the strawberries at the bottom of it, do not fucking eat them. It is probably one of the worst things you could subject yourself to. Alrighty, Cannabis, December 5th, 12th, 19th, Friday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Grappa is like that Sambuca liquor. Okay, I didn't know that. Thank you, Machine Boy Roy. But we are at 7:13, people. I promise you. Yo, Nancy Neptune, what's going on? Thanks for rolling in. Nice to see you. My apologies, Crumblewigg's a little bit behind in the chat, but it's very nice to have everybody in here. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da. Yeah, indeed, Parker. If you're gonna, and don't buy anything secondhand, or that would be my advice. I bought a secondhand compound bow once. Didn't bother to have anybody come look at it with me. I thought I was getting the cat's ass of a deal. Yeah, you know how much money I had to put into that bow after I bought it? Put money into it, and then I resold it because I was so fucking mad I never even went out. Yo, Moon, what's going on, my friend? Thanks for coming in. Always nice to see you. Sorry for my little rant right there. Question, Crumbler, do you expect snow at this time of year? Yes. Yes, indeed. If you look out my window, oh, you can't see out the window anymore, but the one right here, we do have snow out in the, all out in the trees and everything. So, yeah, it should turn into rain for about a week or two, and then we'll start getting pounded with the snow. A recurve bow. Could you see that? Yeah, that moonshine fruit, Frank. 65 pounds on yours, Jimmy John? Oh, you got a dusting there, Nancy? Nice. Hey, it's 7:15, everybody. That means let's hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. I know, William, we're going to kind of take it in the ass with lake effect snow, but that's okay. It really isn't going to get bad until January, probably, or at least that's what I hope. But 7:15, cheers, everybody. Rip, rip. Yo, did I see? Yup. Con, what's going on? You caught me mid-golf. Now I'm laughing over it. Kong, always nice to see you. Thanks for rolling in. Let me go over here a second. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Yo, Junkyard Grows. What is going on? I just did a rip and I'm still coughing from it. See if I have any Java left. This is my new mug from Crumble Daughter for early Christmas. It says fucking stoned on it. So it's going to be my new coffee cup for a few days. You're still in a snow squall, Alexandra? Indeed. Oh, I do remember 15 years ago when everything was ice up here. And I also remember it happened. Yeah, that was probably 15 plus years ago. Yeah, my sister got hit really bad in Watertown. Like they lost power for 2 weeks and it was hell. Hell indeed. Thanks, Machine Boy Roy. You got a friend, a length of view branch, is going to make a longbow 20 years later. He still had to start, but I think it would break on first pull. Possibly. Yo, Warriors, peace out, my friend. Peace out. You enjoy your day, and you have a blessed morning as well. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. Oh, Kong. All right. Well, I'm sorry you missed going out hunting, but thanks for swinging in to hang out with us. Got a bunch of us in here right now, 53. Holy smokes, that's a lot of people in here right now. I want to thank y'all for listening along, hanging out. I appreciate you. Thanks, Scotty. Thank you. Yeah, Crumble Daughter found it somewhere up in Cicero or something like that, and she came back and she said, I got to give it to you early so you can have it on your live. I'm like, okay. Yo, Goat Shit's in the house. Goat Shit, my brother, what's going on? How's it going in your world? Hopefully well. All right, Mary, you go get that taken care of. Take care of those beautiful little ladies you have. And you have yourself a great day. Maybe we'll catch up later if you're sprinkling some love around the community. So you have a great day. Oh, Wayne, it started snowing in your neck of the woods? Indeed. Oh, all right, Frank. Hit the bus stop. You be safe out there. Again, sorry you didn't get your snow that you may have wanted, but trust me, you'll probably get some soon enough. Home Grow 4201. Thanks for rolling in. Nice to see you. Nice to see you indeed. This is true, Goat Shit. Any day above ground is a good day. It'll be nice. I'm glad that even though we have the snow, that nothing's coming down right now. Or if it is very, very minimal. And the roads are wet, nothing big. So that's pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. Yeah, I already did that earlier with the dog outside, Wayne. He was not impressed going out there. Came in, a little bit of snow on his nose, just got to poke around and explore everything for 2 minutes. The little one will stay out there for 20 minutes. He doesn't care. Not at all. Huh. I'm looking at my side video. Did it get all fucked up again on everybody? I'm guessing that's what happened. I will just continue on. We'll just motor through, see if we can get through the next, 40 minutes. See if it'll rectify itself. Oh, indeed. Indeed. Running that chainsaw is hard work. It is indeed. Very hard work. I did it for New York State for a little while. When I worked for Battle Island, I worked for one of the state golf courses and got on the tree crew. We went up and did close proximity drops at the state fairgrounds. Some pretty cool stuff. It really was. But you won't see me getting up in a cherry picker anymore. You won't see me doing any of that shit. My ass is way too old for that. Yo, Hobo Hideaway, what's going on, my friend? Thanks for stopping in. I like that Parker's Grow. Dragon and goat pellets. Ha ha. That's funny. Funny indeed. Really, JC? Son's father was a logger in Alaska, R.I.P. Indeed. Oh, nice. Ogo, are you doing a podcast on Wednesday with Dragon? Sweet. All right, Scotty, you get to bed. You have yourself a great day. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. Always appreciated. I know, Frank. I've been talking a lot. Wait till it pops back up on my side screen so I don't have to hunt. Does that make sense? Sorry, I'm going on both screens. I see that, JC. I see you've had a lot of loss in your life. Very sorry about that. You know, if we can help out with some of that and be supportive to you and all that good stuff, you know, indeed. Indeed. My English bulldog thinks he's a bulldozer when it snows outside. That's got to be funny, Big Terp. Yo, indeed, Wayne. Indeed. Shout out to the Yogo Army and Chief and Session family and all the other community members. Indeed, indeed. Nancy Neptune, do me a favor. Just drop anything in the chat right now because I can't search on my other screen and I'd like to get you modded up. Bye, Crumble Daughter. Love you too. That was Crumble Daughter heading out to her corporate job, as she likes it. That's perfect, Nancy. Thank you very much. Sorry, I know I'm a pain in the ass over here, but Crumble's side screen's being a pain in the ass right now because I can tell that the screen is all fucked up. So, Nancy, now that you're a moderator, this is a room for 21 years or older. We are a drama-free channel, nothing for sale or trade. Please don't spam the shit out of the side channel unless you're putting something in there about spam the canned meat or spam from Monty Python, which is pretty freaking funny. Please don't beg for money. Only Beans get to do that. I think he was in here yesterday. It was nice to see him. Also, you got wrenches. While you're here, sub up to one another. Check out their channels. Sprinkle some love over there. Drop a comment, or excuse me, drop a like, drop a comment. You do that, there's a good chance they're going to come back to your channel and do the same. If we have trolls, we are going to nicely escort them to the door. Also, please try not to engage. And most of all, if you're here, let's have fun. And also, one last thing that I want to say regarding that is, you do have wrenches. Please don't abuse them. If people abuse them, I'm going to have to unwrench everybody. And that would be a pain in the ass for Crumble. Okay? Word. Thank you guys, Wayne. Thank all of you guys. You guys give me questions or I ask questions and we all come up with answers. And I think that's pretty fucking great. Spam tacos. Spam tacos. School of Crops here. Nice indeed. Thanks for rolling in. You know, I find it really cool how the dynamics of the chats evolve throughout the live. It's cool. It's cool indeed. Hey, a puppy just came into the picture right here. Boop, right there. Nugget. He's not going to pay attention to me. There he is. Come on. Want to say good morning? No? Okay. I tried. Nancy Neptune said, thank you, lots of peeps in here. I don't really know, so I can sub to them now. Well, that is okay, but there are a lot of people in here all hanging out, so indeed. Ever had spam and Mexican rice is pretty slamming. I haven't bought spam in a while. I really haven't. So, in saying that, I think I need to. I need to get it on the block and play around with it a little bit. Haven't in a fat minute. Super Bob, you like that nicely escort. Well, just getting out of bed, that's quite all right. We're rolling up on the 7:30 rip. I'm sure everybody's going to be ready for that. Oh, you do a ham salad all the time. That's pretty good. Ogo says, I love pineapple. Nice. Yes, indeed. So I got a great question for all you guys. Once we do our 7:30 rip, which I don't know what the fuck I'm lighting that for. Just reading the chat, everybody. Is Dr. Levy here? I need a free cup of coffee, said Wayne. True enough. I don't know, he's a busy man. He's always got a lot of shit going on in his garden, out of his garden. Yo, Taproot Tom, you've got to make a third delivery this morning. That sounds a little sus, Tom. Little sus. I'm just saying. You're always the two delivery man. It's very out of character. Now we're going to have to investigate all day. You know, my sister has the same thing, William. She cannot eat raw pineapple, but cooked is fine. Do you have the thing where it makes your throat all itchy and you have like an anaphylactic reaction to it? Because I know that's what she goes through. Oh, mom-in-law has an appointment. Cool, Tom. Cool. Be safe out there. I don't know how your weather is, but we did have some snow last night here, and I know some people are getting spanked with it. Indeed. Tom is always the hotshot driver. Whoops. 7:30, 7:30. I do see Dad did message me at 6:29 this morning, so he gets a gold star. Oh, just bitter cold and wind, Tom? That happens. Happens indeed. I don't know how windy it is out. It's still holding at 30.6 degrees out this morning. So there definitely is chill in the air, but I think a lot of this is converted over to a little light drippy rain right now. $44 there, Tom? Yeah. Oh, yeah, hot box. I don't know. That's my go-to alarm. I change it and it doesn't feel right. I feel if I change it, I won't wake up to it. Nancy said it's 26 here. Finally, all the bugs are dead. That's an advantage to the temps dropping, finally. So you got to be careful. We have those fucking stink bugs that gravitate inside the house when it comes to winter. And you find little assholes everywhere. You look, there's one sitting on the window, on the curtain, on the ceiling, walking across your desk. You know, it's not like your house is infested with them. They're just little dicks. That's all, I guess. Yo, Galaxy, good morning, and thanks for rolling in. It's nice to see you in here. Indeed. Yeah, they are pretty bad. Yeah, they're little bastards. Super Bob's got a high of 38. Wait a minute. No, what's he saying? High of 38 outside, the balmy 78 in the grow. Nice. Frank said no stinks bugs here, just Asian lady beetles. I'm not familiar with them. Oh, Brett's talking about doing pineapple on the grill. That's solid. That is solid. Yo, Crumbwig missed the 7:30 rip, and I don't think anybody said a word, or we did it and Crumbwig's too high and doesn't remember, but I digress. We're going to rip. Hydrate first, everybody. Cheers, cheers to the 52 people roaming around in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. You are all greatly appreciated. Love y'all. Let's rip. Should have taken the second rip. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm going to cough here for a minute, and I apologize for the video if it's still being lagging a little bit. All right, Hot Box, you getting out of here. Thanks for coming in this morning. Yeah, we ripped. That's why I'm still coughing. I'll pause till I get my voice back. Ooh. Do they have different dots on them, Frank, the Asian lady beetles, or are they that similar? 79 with 60% humidity in my tent this morning. I don't know what's in mine. I can check them both from my phone, actually, now that somebody brought that up. Just making sure I'm not missing anybody. Yo, Field and Creeks, what's going on, my friend? Crumble's just going to see what's going on in both his tents right now. Boop. Sometimes my second one doesn't come up. Okay, temp is 80 degrees with a humidity of 61.3 and 1/10. My other one, temp is 71.5. Humidity is 76.4. That is my clone tent. So I don't give a shit that that's what it says in it because they're doing absolutely fine in there. So, all right, what did I miss here by rambling with that? Field and Creeks. Oh, okay. A lot of different dots by their heads. Okay. Agreed, Alexander. It's making it just as I let dogs out the first time when it was dark out. It looked so creepy outside with the snow, and you could just hear drops of water coming off the house. It was spooky. Yeah, I know, Frank. But as I said, I got a couple weeks left in my grow. This is the most dialed in I have been. So I'm content with what I have going on right now, I think. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. I'm sure we do. I haven't noticed them, to tell you the truth, William. I know we've got a lot of different types of ladybugs up here, but I seem to have more of the ones with just 2 dots on their back or maybe 4 dots on their back. Oh, okay, William. Well, then we definitely have them up here. Why they're not pestering the shit out of my grow outside, or why they did not. The only thing I can blame that on is the birds. As you guys know, anybody who's been following along for a while, you know, our cams outside would catch, you know, probably somewhere between, you know, 500 and 1,000 birds a day on the cams. If you sat there and count them, I got the one that takes pictures of the birds as they land in the bird feeder and all that happy horse shit. Oh, okay. Yo, that's true. Ogo Army in an hour, and we have Dragon coming up. What's going on, Dragon?
Good morning, Crumbleweed. Good morning, fam.
Hey.
I'm after some advice.
Okay.
So that auto in the back now, I potted that last night to a 3-gallon because it looks underwatered, it looks overwatered, it looks stressed. But I thought maybe it's root bound because it was only in a 1-gallon. But when I took it out of the 1-gallon, it wasn't root bound then, should I say. So I'm out of ideas, to be honest with you.
I'm trying to think back to the day that we came, you know, that everybody chimed in and said that it was probably root bound. But there were a couple of other suggestions in there, and I'm trying to think what they were. I don't know if Maine's still in the chat, but I know he had commented on it. And I'm trying to think if Cavs was one of the other ones that had commented on it also.
So up potting was a good idea then, because I was the only one I was putting off because they're autos, obviously. So
okay. Here somebody just commented. This was Taproot Tom. He said, "Looks like you need some nitrogen."
Okay, yeah. Well, there we are. I've just repotted it, so it's got all new nutrients now. So
okay.
So yeah, so it's hard that. Oh, there we are. Well, I'll just wait and see what happens then, because yeah, it's only the strawberry coughs that seem to be doing it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? All right, the super booth isn't brilliant, but that's just me and autos. You know. There we are. That's basically what I wanted to know, because I'm stressing out over it.
Okay.
And unnecessarily probably, but there we are. There we are.
All right.
Excellent. Hope everybody's doing really well. Might as well show you my little tent.
Nice.
So these are Sunset Sherbet, apple gelato, papatin, and these little ones here are the CBDs that I had to retake when they were about a week or so in flower because they were the tops. I think if you're going to be cloning CBD, I'm not experienced cloner, but the CBDs just seem to have rotted in if you're going to be using those spray type cloners.
Okay.
Yeah, they're the only 2 out of 15 clones that I had in there that didn't take to the water. So
All right.
maybe it's something I did, but I can't see why every other clone took and they didn't. So maybe it's a CBD thing.
Could be.
So
Could be.
thank you, Crumble, for having me again, sir. You're an absolute legend. I hope
Hey.
when I do these lives now, Thursday and Fridays,
Yeah, it's
they'll be
going to
as
be
good as yours, though.
awesome. Awesome. Thanks for coming
Thank you
up.
for having me.
Much love.
Thank you.
All righty. Always nice having Dragon up. Who did I miss coming in? TZ, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Machine Boy Roy says, get a VPD meter. How much humidity in that tent? Upstate Grow asked. Get a VPD meter, bro. That's probably the problem. They will perk up in 3 days. If not, then worry. We had a lot of good comments in there. Tim Yak said transplant issues. Yo, did I see Son of Odin's in here? Yo, Son of Odin, what's going on, my friend? Thanks for rolling in to hang out with us. Chess, I see you sneaking around. December snow tastes better, JC. There you go. What did I miss here that Upstate said? Looks like there's no humidity in there. Yeah, I know, Upstate. You're talking about you shouldn't transplant autoflowers. I do it all the time. I start on my shit in a solo cup. You know why? Because Crumblewig's a pussy when it comes to starting in a big pot. Because I'm afraid I'm going to overwater the shit out of it. So, but I've also seen people that take the solo cup and stick it right in the forever pot. Now that's something I might start doing until I graduate out of just into putting it right into the medium. Looks like an imbalance of water, too wet on the bottom, too dry on top, causing a root issue. You know what's nice about all of this is that as comments are being made into here, there's a lot of information that you can take back and you can verify, not verify, but check out on your plant. You know, is it too wet here? Is it too wet there? Have I done this? Have I done that? Yo, Fino Dino, what is going on, my friend? I see somebody in here say, OG Plant Janitor's background. OG, if you're in here, I'm sorry I missed you again, but I know daylight savings time's a thing. A thing indeed. I don't know. I'm trying to get used to it. I'm finding that I'm waking up much earlier now, which wouldn't seem the way it would go, but I just am. I'm waking up like earlier than the time being set back. Because I'm tooling around now 4 o'clock in the morning before the lives. Temper Tom says, don't eat the snow. Cleans the air as it falls and is full of bad stuff. Did you see that place where it rained red for like a day because of something that was mixed in with clouds up above? It's pretty cool. Google it. Might have been longer than a day. Momanic says humic. Oh, is Jess talking about his humic and fulvic acid again? That's always a good one from Jess. Yeah, that's true. Seeing what the roots looked like. You know, I guess there's a number of different things that we have to take into account when we're having a problem with our plant. You know, it'd be nice if we had a little punch list that we could go down through, which I know it's different for everybody, but it's kind of like, you know, those flow things like, A, does your plant have all green leaves? Yes or no? If it's no, you go on to the next step. Hey, does your plant this? Yes or no? Well, if yes, go this way. If no, go this way. That's what we need. Something cool like that. Yo, Seymour, what is going on, my friend? Thanks for rolling up. Crumbleweed's just running his mouth. And again, we are at 7:45, a couple minutes behind in the chat. But I say let's rip again. Make sure you're hydrated, please. Cheers, cheers to the 48 of us in here. Thank you, everybody. Cheers. Yeah. Overwatering is a fear. Definite. I'm getting better at it. I don't worry about it as much. Excuse me, but then I bottom feed also. But remember, I got to get that seedling. Fuck. Let's try this again. Still got to get the seedling to a plantable stage. You know, yo, King Green, what's going on? Thanks for rolling up. Maine said, I never get transplant shock. Do you think, Maine, that some of that difference has to do with your grow medium? Just asking. VPD is much more accurate than RH student temperature. Okay. So many crumbs. It cooks your brain. Well, that happens. Yes, the 7:45 rip. I did make it to that. So you can see, I don't want to miss anybody here. We're having a lot of fun. I can see you guys are all chatting with one another and with me. I meant the VPD includes measuring the temperature, current moisture, and max. You know, that's true. That's true, Hobo. You know, I guess that's a public service announcement every time I say to sip when you rip and stay hydrated. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Super Bob, Super Bob. Autos don't need much water, so I've learned. I don't think, you know, I can't think back to the autos and exactly how thirsty they were or weren't. I've ran many of them, bottom feeders. I'm using the AC Infinity ones. Those ones you really can't see down in there. My other ones are my self-made ones, and that's the ones that everybody freaks out. Says, oh my God, why you got water in all these trays? So this time when I do my video this week, I've made sure that all the trays are dry because I let them go down to that. They'll get watered again today. And there, then nobody will be able to say, what the fuck are you doing? Still in trim jail, said the shadow. Good. Making progress, though, I hope. Okay, unhealthy plants get the shock, but not healthy plants. Fair enough. Nice, Dragons. Right, Upstate, there could be. And now what we've done, though, I think everybody's thrown out some good stuff for for Dragon to take a look at with the plant. Take a look at research. You know, probably whatever you come up with, I try the least aggressive first. You know, nothing that you could possibly fucking torture plant with. Like, I don't know. Crumbleweed don't know that shit. pH, true. B1 or Super Thrive. Galaxy uses before a few days before transplant, helps with plants susceptible to shock. Yeah, Dragon saying I'm in living soil, so maybe I should pH. I know little about living soil, so I'm not gonna for a minute speculate that I do. Yo, the Fresh Princess is in the house. OG says, I just left you a message, Dragon. VPD, pH, and soil temp micros ramp up when soil is 80 to 85 degrees. Check that out also, Dragon. Had the same issue. Had. Again, check out that message, Dragon, from OG. Awesome. Seeing the community work and people helping each other out is always fucking great. I don't know where Cavs is today. Hopefully doing well. I don't remember if he said he had a lot going on today, but he's a busy man, I know. He's working on mushrooms, working on different strains, working on breeding, working on helping the community grow and spreading love. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing indeed. Yeah, I saw that in the commercial grow, Frank. They had that one bed that was lacking, and the size difference in the plants was just astounding. You know, plants that were 1.5 feet shorter than everything else, which is crazy when you've got something with 320 plants in it. Yo, Ms. Banana, what is going on? What's that you're saying, Hobo Hideaway? Ms. Banana. Somewhere in here we've got the CEO of McDonald's that comes in and visits us every now and then. It's pretty funny. Made me laugh my ass off. Jack says, I'm in living soil, bro. I don't pH. The bacteria and fungi balance each other out. It's like acid. It's like an acidic. And that is alike, all out of balance in living soil. Again, I don't know enough about living soil to speculate anything on it. Do you use Upstate? Are you using like dip paper, litmus paper to check your pH? Because I've done that before. I find that to be super accurate instead of trusting some sensor or something like that. Yo, nice, yo. You pulled 3 ounces of frosty, sticky bud. Smells a very nice smoke. Nice. Right out of the Canatrol. Good for you that you got one of those. Sick. That is sick indeed. Yo, there's CEO McDonald, Ms. Banana. Look who's here. Isn't that fucking awesome? We ask and we receive. Yo, that sounds nice, Nancy. That sounds really good. I haven't had pecan pie in a fat minute. But I like it. All right, this is how Crumbleweed eats it. You buy it, you whip it in the freezer, you take it out, you cut a piece, and you walk around and eat it like a fucking piece of ice cream. Oh, man, it's fantastic. And I would dip it in whipped cream if I had the whipped cream. That's how I would handle that. Hobo says, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm smoking. Oh, Super Bob, you're waiting on the clones to get bigger? Start the next room? Indeed. Indeed. I've got my clones running right now. I still have to decide what my fourth plant is going to be. And yeah, it's probably going to be an auto flower. Just let that be a little quick one, something cool. Oh, Wayne, you made homemade sausage biscuit. Well, that happens. At least we're able to. McDonald's does sound good. Yesterday we were throwing a lot. You know what I miss? I miss the fucking big breakfast from McDonald's. I don't know if anybody else does. That used to be one of my faves. Da 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 da. I'm loving it. Seymour. Oh, you having to struggle with making the biscuits? That can be a tough one sometimes. Well, you know what, everybody? It is about 4 minutes up. Make sure I got a nice fresh bowl here for us. I think we'll take our rip and prepare to roll on out of here. I know we've got Ogo Army coming on. Andrew's going to be on at 8:30. I think he said 8:30 till around 10 and then back at 2 for Plants of Our Lives. If I'm right, Neil should be going on around 10 o'clock in the morning. And Princess should be on at 12. I think that takes up a big chunk of people's afternoons and days if they're looking for something to chill around and do. Agreed, Hotbox. It is a lot of work. It's less work than it used to be like 20 years ago. 20 years ago was crazy, which still they'd automated a lot of stuff, so it wasn't super bad, but I'm talking 20 years, probably 30 years. I'm lying. Just got to remember I'm 60, so. Super Bob, you got flurries? Just a couple of inches. And snow angels. Are you making snow angels or weed angels? Nancy, you think cows are going extinct in this country? Yeah, McDonald's salads were a thing. You love mom and pop breakfast places? They are pretty good. We don't have a lot of them left here. Like, we had one, and I think there might be one left, but it's not even a diner. It's just a little restaurant. Alrighty, Dragon, you getting out of here, man? Cheers, cheers. Thanks for coming up and showing. Yo, I know the Hardys. Not that specific one, but Hardys were all over the place when I was in Newport News, Virginia. We'd be pissed at them because they were the only restaurant that could be open 24 hours, and we fought like hell in ours, and they'd only let us be open 23 and a half hours. They made us close for 1 hour so that we could mop the floor in the whole back kitchen undisturbed because they were fucking idiots. Like that half an hour made a difference. Still straight fuck up a McRib and a holiday pie or a steak and cheese bagel. Yeah, McDonald's had deli sandwiches for a fat minute. Yo, Shadow, indeed. We will see you tomorrow. Thanks for swinging in. True enough, Hobo. Fresher ingredients versus frozen. Yo, Dee Dee, what is going on? Thanks for listening. Always appreciated. We are getting ready to hit 8 o'clock. I'm still trying to catch up here over on the side. And I did. 7:59. Crumbleweed pulls the catch up in the side chat. Let's see, we got 34 people in here. I'm going to take a sip, and then we are going to rip. And we are going to wrap this up. I thank all you for hanging out. I know we had a lot of audio and video problems on the stream, and I appreciate y'all hanging out with us. So, on that note, it's 8 o'clock. Cheers, everybody. Indeed, indeed. Ooh, that was a nice rip. Nice rip indeed. And I'd like to use that to round out our live today. I want to thank everybody for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. We had some, I don't know if I'll call it new subscribers or new people that we moderated up today. And I think that's awesome. It shows that we're growing the channel, growing the community. That's the big thing. Growing the community, meeting new people, sprinkling love on their channels, making a difference, encouraging them to be here, wherever they fall in the community, grower, breeder, reviewer, advertising, marketing, just a flat out consumer, something along those lines. They're all part of the community. And everybody have an absolutely fantastic day. Peace. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da.